Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to the shed. It's Friday. How are you doing today? I hope all is well. Please let me know in the comments down below. If you if you don't notice, the shed is a freaking disaster right now. Right before I left for Atlanta, I did a bunch of craft work for my mom, and this place is a mess. Like, if I could show you the floor, it's like covered in cut-offs, and there's this layer of dust on everything that, well, it's a problem. And I meant to clean it up. I really did. I meant to get down here and get it taken care of before turning the camera on, but I woke up this morning and my truck wouldn't start. Now, I knew it was coming. My battery light's been on for about a year, but for the past year it's been overcharging. So essentially you have an alternator which generates electricity, and there's a voltage regulator on that alternator. The alternator can generate more electricity than the car needs. That's essentially how it charges your battery, by over-generating. So the voltage regulator makes sure it doesn't over-generate too much, because overcharging your battery is just as bad as undercharging your battery. So for the last year, the voltage regulator has been going bad, and I've known it, and I've just put it off. Like, oh well, you know, I'll get to it. And right before I left, oh my gosh, this is from Poland, by the way. Right before I left for Atlanta, the light came on and stayed on, and that's a bad thing. So I drove to the airport anyway. I fully expected to not be able to start my truck when I got back. It started, it got me home, and then wouldn't start. Battery was dead because the alternator was dead. So it's just one of those things where, like, a mechanic doesn't take care of his car. It's true, I don't. So I fully intended on going to work today. I have a whole lot of catch-up work to do. More stuff from Poland because I ran out of parts. Cry Havoc has been extremely well received, which makes us happy. But I needed more parts. So this is a box of parts. Oh man, I asked for a t-shirt. They didn't send me one. Oh well. But I know what's in this bag. So I woke up this morning and had to take the day off of work and set about becoming a mechanic for the day. Now, if you didn't know, I used to be a professional mechanic for Chrysler for 6 years or so. I was a certified Chrysler technician, so it wasn't a big deal. I knew what was up. I woke up, I went and bought an alternator, came back, put it on, took the core back. Essentially, they charge you a fee called a core fee, and then when you take the old part back, they give you your core fee back, and then that core gets refurbished. So it's usually like the non-mechanical parts, the parts that don't have any wear on them, get reused. Came back, put it all on. All is well. So this package I'm kind of excited about. Nothing from you guys this week. That's fine. If you do want to send me anything at all, I have a P.O. Box. This table's got dust on it. P.O. Box 8023, Fairmont, West Virginia 26555. That is my company's P.O. Box. So, these are some shirts I ordered. This one I'm excited about. I really like this style. Look at that. How awesome is that? You guys have been really loving the various shirts that I wear. It's because of you that I've begun wearing t-shirts. I didn't used to do that. And this one is a little bit silly, which is totally my style. Also, I've been learning Spanish the last few years, so soy milk. So cool. T-shirts, stuff from Poland. I used to only wear dress shirts, and that was just my thing. Went well with the fedora. I haven't been wearing the fedora as often because of the show. I don't wear it on the show, and people recognize me because of the fedora. So, like, almost two different personalities. My board game personality puts the hat on. My life personality doesn't. I'm not sure. I used to think the fedora was a part of my brand, but I don't think it no longer is. It's no longer my brand. And every time I wore a t-shirt, because I was too lazy to go, get a dress shirt and iron it or whatever, you guys loved all my goofy shirts. I've never bought shirts for myself. I haven't bought clothes for myself since I've been married. So my mother-in-law picks out all these goofy shirts to get me, and okay. But now that you guys seem to like me wearing random shirts that I find, I've decided to get a few of my own. And so I'm keeping an eye out. I'm thinking about picking up one of the subscription services. I know Loot Crate does a Loot Wearables where you can get basically just a t-shirt every month. I might do something like that. I haven't decided. But anyway, it's Friday. I'm home. The garage door is open. If the lighting looks different, it's because of that. Because it's not terrible outside. It's actually pretty nice out. The sun's shining. The leaves are changing. I think we're gonna go do some family roller skating tonight. They have an evening Halloween roller skating party at one of the rinks, and my oldest daughter really wants to go, so we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna go have fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to hanging out with the family this weekend. I just ordered a bunch of parts for a build we're going to tackle next week, hopefully next week, as long as they all come in. And it's going to be something for the show. So I'm going to do a video of it, and then I'm going to use it on the show. And I hope that you guys will really dig it. I'm going to have fun with it, whether you like it or not. So thank you guys for being here. As always, do not forget, I have a call-in number. Call in, leave me a voicemail so that I have more content to share with you guys on the show. Don't forget, on Fridays, you can send me anything that you want, pictures, videos, stories, whatsoever, and I will put them on Friday's episode. Questions too, Q&A. So, thank you guys, as always, for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. I really do appreciate you making me a part of your day. Have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia.org. This is under the entry salmon, the color. What makes salmon meat pink? The actual color of salmon flesh varies from almost white to deep pink, depending on their levels of the carotenoid astaxanthin. Somebody tell me if that's correct. Carotenoid astaxanthin due to how rich a diet of krill and shrimp the fish feeds on. Salmon raised on fresh farms are given artificial coloring in their food. Whoa. Fish farms, they artificially color the fish meat. That's kind of crappy.